Christian, I just asked Julian the same question I'll ask you, that 4 games in a row that Joker's played, he hadn't had to play the fourth quarter, had a triple-double. How nice is it for you guys to be able to get him that rest because he wasn't playing so well?
I'm sure it's nice for him. I think all the young guys, we want to be out there and play, but it is nice. That means we're winning. That we have a comfortable lead. So coaches don't have to stress out as much, and I'm sure Nikola likes to be a little more well rested. He's still playing a lot of minutes, but in games like that, it's good for him to get some rest.
What's working so well for you guys right now? You guys seem like you're in a really good rhythm.
We're a good team. I think we're getting more healthy. I think that helps. We're just in a good rhythm. I think we're doing things the right way, but we got to continue to get better. Don't be content with where we're at. This next, until All-Star break's obviously really important. It's always an important stretch, at least for standings. And we understand how close the 2, 3, 4 are now. I think we're creating a little separation from below us, but we want to move up as high as we can, and we got to make a push.
It wasn't that long ago, but Coach Malone was talking about having a conversation with you, and it was about like social media kind of, and he had said you had said something like, wow, it changed on you really quick when you're going through tough shooting stretches, and the last couple games you have been so efficient in your shot making. How did you battle through kind of a slump or adversity and ignore the noise and get back to playing your style of basketball?
I think that I think that a lot of people just look at my three-point percentage, and I wasn't gonna. Let's just be real. I wasn't gonna shoot 50-some% from the field and 48% from three. That wasn't gonna happen all year, But I just got to, like I said, I'm never gonna change how I play. I won't do it. I'll try to play the right way. Every possession, shoot the open ones, and when I'm not open, pass it, or drive it. So I don't know. I love to see it, honestly. I think a lot of people like to tune it out, or they'll, mute Nuggets Twitter and things like that, but I think that it's better for me to see it. I like to see when people bookmark it, and we'll come back and we'll talk about it later. There might be some people that I probably bookmark some of your tweets in here, but I love to bookmark them and come back to them later.
Have you always
Shake your head. Shake your head.
have you always been like that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
College,
Yeah, I was known for that. Not known for that, but I was kind of known for that in college with Coach Self. When we won the national championship, we were a 3 seed, and he said we were the worst teams ever had. When they need to go, we need to get more athletic in the portal. We need to replace all these guys. We end up winning the national championship with the same 5 that we had the year before. I had bookmarked all the tweets about him in the media, saying that we need to get more athletic and all that. And then obviously we won the national championship. And my first tweet that right when the game ended, was about that. So I just like that. I think that it's good. It's good. It makes you compete. It makes you work hard. It makes you, stay locked in, stay motivated. And so I kind of like those things. And it's not like it's not a bad thing. I just think it keeps me motivated. And some people do things different ways, but I like to see that stuff. Because, when it's going well, people do compliment you also. It goes both ways, and that comes with the territory, and it's part of the game.
39 fast break points tonight. Why is that such an important part of this team's identity?
I think in a night like tonight, with how it was going, we were getting a lot of open ones, and sometimes that really opens up the rest of the court for us. And Russ does a really good job of pushing even when they do score, pushing the ball and getting out and running. And when we're doing that, we're getting easy ones. That's kind of when we're at our best, and it just opens up so much, on the court for the other guys, because somebody's on the rim, they got to suck in, and somebody in the corner's open. So that's when we're at our best, is when we're running in transition, scoring, and then getting stops and running. So it's just big for us when we have nights like that.
Can you elaborate the pressure that puts on the defense, just in terms of the weapons that you guys have?
Yeah, I think that it puts a lot of pressure on the defense in general, but I think on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday night in Denver, not a lot of teams want to come in here and run up and down with us. And even when they score, they relax a little bit, and we're still, running right at them. You got Russ coming at you full speed. I'm probably already down the court. So as long as we're not a one-way running team, we're getting back on defense. We're really good when we're doing that. It's not fun for teams to have to do that. And we've had teams do that to us this year. We score a bucket and they push right back at us, and it's just not fun to guard, for 48 minutes like that. So when we're having success early with it, we stay on it, and that's, we had a lot of success tonight.
You wore a Broncos jersey at the Broncos Chiefs game. Pulling for the Bills this weekend?
Oh man, you guys ask. To be honest, golly, I'm a Josh Allen fan. I am a Josh Allen fan. But I've said this before. I'm a fantasy football player, and I like different players, and I like. But I have a lot of Chiefs fans that are my friends, so we like to give each other a hard time. But I wouldn't mind it, if Kansas City wins. Honestly, it's fun for the city. It's fun for. I got some friends that have some family members and things like that are part of the organization. So I'm not going to answer that question directly, but either way, I'm happy, I think.
And going back to the social media thing, because you're on there presumably more than Joker, and I know you talk about texting during games. Do you ever show them anything one way or another, or you just assume that?
No, I don't show him anything. Yeah, maybe we've talked about some things, but I don't show him anything. He doesn't care. Like, that's not his thing. Same way, I think, with me, he comes in, he's going to play the same way no matter what anybody says, No matter what you say to him in the huddle, whether it's a player or coach, he's going to play the right way. So it doesn't really, it doesn't really affect him. But it's something that I like, and like I said, people just deal with it different ways, and my way is to see it, and sometimes it's good for you, to get back to what you need to do, and it reminds you, keeps you motivated in those things. So that's just the way I like to approach it.
Christian, I've got a dumb one for you. Are you guys is it more fun right now to come to work and play Nuggets basketball than it was maybe a month and a half ago?
Well, it's always fun when you're winning. I think that fixes a lot of things. I think somebody asked me a couple of games ago, about our chemistry, and I said, well, when you're winning, everybody's happy and everybody's touching the ball and the ball's not sticking. And when you're playing the right way and you're winning, especially in the fashion we've been winning, recently, that's just always a more fun way to play. And work and coming into practice is a lot more fun when you are winning. So, yeah, I would say that that's not a dumb question. I think when you come in here and you lose a lot, then the mood sucks. You come in here and you're winning and you're playing the right way and you're doing things the right way. You're approaching the game the right way. Everybody likes to play that way, and that's the way the Nuggets have played even well before I got here, I think, and we're going to continue to do that.
Last one, Ryan. You spoke earlier just about improving and making sure to continue to improve throughout the season. What's the next step? If you were to pick one thing, what do you guys want to continue to do?
Well, I think that we're not really close. I think we have flashes on defense. We're not close to where we want to be, but like I said, nobody is, But it's important, I think, this stretch to stack wins, however you can get them. It doesn't really matter as long as you get the win, and then you want to improve defensively, and you want to be, that's all year though. You want to improve everywhere, but we're getting healthy, and I think that helps a lot of things. It puts people in the right places and things like that. But we got a lot of guys playing really good basketball, and that's good too. So just taking steps defensively, I think that's going to be the key. That was the key for every team I've been on. Every Nuggets team I've been on. Just get better as the year goes on defensively. That way, when we get to the playoffs, we're at our peak defensively and we're at our best, and the chemistry will be there. Like I said, we're going to play the right way on offense. We've scored the ball at a high level all year. So we don't ever really worry about offense. We just got to be really good defensively when the playoffs get here, and we got to put ourselves in the right position standing-wise. So you have to improve as the year goes on, and you got to lock in and win games.
Go ahead, Katie.
Are you and Nikola as close as you've ever been?
Yeah, I think that I just appreciate the way he works and the way he shows up and does things the right way, and the way he treats people, the way he treats his people around here. But yeah, he's a good dude to be around. He's a guy I've really enjoyed, playing with, and I say it all the time, he makes my life a lot easier. So I'm very grateful for him, and I just really appreciate. I think that everybody is, doesn't take him for granted, but I just appreciate the way he does things, and I think he's the greatest player on the planet, and he's just great for everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christian. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, Nick, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Sounds like he's got